Welcome back to Charity Farms. My name is Teresa, but you can call me T. Today, you have to ask yourself, what does this and this have in common? Believe it or not, you wear these to cut this. Because if you actually wear these, this prevents those gases, those obnoxious gases that actually irritate your eyes. These prevent that from happening. The question, why does cutting onions make our eyes tear? The answer is when an onion is cut, certain lacrimator compounds are released, causing the nerves around the eyes, lacrimal glands, to become irritated. These compounds consist of methionine and cysteine that are part of the amino acid family. Protein is made up of several of these amino acids grouped together. When an onion is sliced or diced, the onion cells release these compounds into the air. When this occurs, enzymes work to alter the amino acids into lacrimator compounds. This form of sulfuric acid irritates the nerves around the eyes, making them tear. There are a couple of ways that we can do to prevent these reactions. You can use a sharp knife to cut the onion to reduce the amount of damage to the onion cells. Cool the onion in a refrigerator to suppress the scattering of the lacrimator. Soak the onion in water to dissolve the amino acid. Cutting the onions in half or quarters before soaking them is even more effective. Wear swimming goggles or ski goggles while cutting the onions, or safety glasses. Or you can use a ventilator or fan to blow the sulfide away. I apologize for my enunciations. There's a lot of words here I am struggling to enunciate correctly. I will have this link below. When you have a lot of onions to cut, that gets really hard to do. So in today's video, I'm showing you how to make French onion soup, homemade. If you're in a rush, don't worry about making a broth. As long as you find a bone broth that you like, store-bought, that's fine. You can add meats if you want to for the French onion soup. Usually it's just onions and broth, and really the bone broth. Bone broth has that marrow that actually helps you get the proteins that you need and fills you up. That's why it's a delicious and hearty soup. Onions are just another level to the soup to enjoy the health benefits that onions will have, which I'll show you that as well. I hope you enjoy this video. To make homemade bone broth, you can use a roaster or your own oven. You'll need soup bones or any type of bone that have marrow in them. I am using oxtail. First, you want to roast your bones for 3 to 4 hours on low, 200 to 225 degrees Fahrenheit, or 93 to 107 degrees Celsius. Then you will add your water to the pot until full and continue cooking overnight in the roaster or as low as you can in the oven. Your bone broth should have a dark, rich color to it when it is ready. It is time to put on my safety glasses and start cutting 10 large onions. I am making a large batch that I am canning to ensure we have enough for the year. You want to slice your onions as thinly as possible so it is easier to caramelize them. I start by cutting both ends and slicing down the middle to remove the outer skin with ease. You can have as many onions as your heart desires, but you still want it to be a soup. I like to have enough onions in every bite of my soup. To caramelize onions, place them in a skillet with melted butter and sprinkle with salt. Cook on low heat, stirring occasionally to keep the onions from burning. Once your onions are caramelized in color, remove them from the heat and set aside. Next, prepare your bone broth. Start by removing all bones from the pot or roaster. Once the big pieces have been removed, strain the broth into a large bowl to get out the small tidbits. Next, add in your caramelized onions and season with salt. I am canning in quart jars and filling up to the rim. I am using a butter knife to remove any possible air bubbles. I am wiping the rim with white distilled vinegar while checking for cracks, and then placing the lid and the rim finger tight. I'm pressure canning at 10 pounds of pressure for 75 minutes because I am between sea level and 1,000 feet. And now my pantry is stocked for the year. Yay! I hope this video was informative for you and actually helped you. I hope that you're able to make your own French onion soup and that you'll be able to enjoy it, especially for the hearty winter that's ahead of us. Until next time, I bless you. Bye.